आप लोग कौन से डिपार्टमेंट से हो? I was given an understanding that you are from science, commerce and arts. It's a mix of all. First year, second year, third year. So Isha Manda, she is going to give a presentation to you guys. It will be a good fun session for you guys to catch up.
You all are coming for the first time. Who all know about ISB? We are going to talk about it in the next half an hour, but I would first like to know, what views do you guys have about the school? Yes.
Mom used to work here.
Okay. In which department?
Human Resources and Animal Relations.
What's the name?
Sanctioned.
Okay. Good. Anyone else? So you know quite a lot about ISB, right?
I've been here multiple times.
Okay. Before starting with this session, I would like to share with you a story about how the school came into existence. This idea came in light in the year 1991 when the country's economic liberalization happened. At that time, there were a lot of institutions like IIMs. They were imparting management education, but they were not really creating knowledge in the management field. So ISB was founded with a vision to be a research-driven business school. We stay true to the vision till today. I'll share more about this vision. But this is a short overview of the school. How we came into existence. We are the industry's. We are India's first industry-founded management institution, where people from the industry, academia, and business field came together and donated for the school. We were founded. We started with the first campus of ISB in Hyderabad in the year 2001. We have 2 LEED certified campuses, one in Hyderabad, second one in Mohali, where you guys are right now. This campus was started in 2012. We have graduated 18,800 plus students from our programs. We offer programs across the PGP suite, the AMP suite, and the doctoral programs that we offer. We'll talk more about the programs later. But coming back to the story, so this idea was conceived, officially in the year 1996 when the ISB board was formed, and they had an idea of opening a world-class business school right here in India. The initial idea started as a Department of Management Studies right outside the campus of IIT Delhi. So it was not meant to be ISB. It was just meant to be a Department of Management Studies in the IIT Delhi, where these people who came together, you can name a lot of big businessmen of the country, Anil Ambani, Deepak Parekh from the HDFC group, the SBI group, etc., etc. So these were the people who were donating for this school. And they had just thought that, we'll open a Department of Management Studies in the IIT Delhi, we'll proceed with the management education there. But when the founder of founding chairman of ISB, Mr. Rajat Gupta, he had the idea. So he thrashed the idea of opening that department in IIT Delhi. He said that if we are really going to open a world-class business school, why should be in an Indian institution, which is like a national institution? Why not? We can, why should not we open another institution right here in the country? So, then they went on to search for lands in different states. They went to the state of Maharashtra. When they went to the state of Maharashtra, the chief minister of Maharashtra at that time, the government of Maharashtra, came with 2 conditions: that you need to have at least 30% reservation for the students, for the domiciles of Maharashtra in your student strength, and 20% reservation in the staff strength. Then the ISB board, thanked them for their service and left from there, because there is no reservation, there is no this thing at ISB. We have no discrimination in the programs or in the intake that we take. So we thrashed the idea right there, to open the first campus of ISB in Mumbai. And then the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Chandrababu Naidu, called the ISB board to Hyderabad. Hosted them for breakfast and told them that whatever you guys need, the government is happy to support you, but you guys have to open the ISB here in Hyderabad. That is how ISB came into existence. We started with the construction in '98. The campus was opened in 2001. It's a 260-acre big campus. This is a 70-acre campus. That campus is 4 times the size of this campus. We operate across 2 locations. We are one school. We'll talk more about the philosophy later. Then again coming back to the story, we had a pretty audacious goal for ourselves that we are going to open a world-class business school, but we didn't have any expertise. You need to have some expertise, right, to open such a school. So when we were opening the school, when we were founding the school, we had support from 2 business schools from the US, namely the Kellogg School of Management and the Wharton School. These are top 2 business schools having hundreds of years of legacy, who helped us, designing our curriculum, designing the student experience at ISB, sending in their faculty for teaching here, and even signing the degrees initially when ISB was opened. So their deans used to sign the degrees at ISB. That is how the school started. We are ranked number 1 in India by the Financial Times ranking. We are the youngest school in India, to be ranked in the prestigious ranking. We'll talk more about the ranking later. We are among the top 20 business school in terms of the research productivity of our faculty. We are a research-driven business school. So when everyone sees a goal for yourself, right? You guys are from different schools. Someone is from Master of Economics, BBA, BCom, etc. You guys all see a goal for yourself in your life. सबके अपने life में goal है. So you also have a vision for that goal. You see that you need to reach there. So you break down the goal into steps. This is the vision that ISB came up with back in 1996. This vision can be divided into 4 parts. I call these 4 parts the 4 key drivers to this vision statement. The first one being to be an internationally top rank. We were very clear that we are going to be a world-class school. So for being a world-class school, we cannot just be nationally top ranked. We had to be internationally top ranked. So we were clear that we are going to participate in the best rankings of the world among the business schools. The second and the most important driver to this vision is being research-driven. Anything that we do at ISB is research-driven, research-backed. Without research, even our faculty can't stay here. So there's a publish or perish model for the faculty. Either they publish their research in the top tier journals of the world, or they go home. It's very clear from the school side. So that is how the school conducts this in this thing. The third driver to this vision being an independent management institution. What does being independent mean? Can anyone share with me? Independent management institution. What does being independent mean?
Without any funds.
Without any funds, right?
Without being dependent on any other institution.
Right, very good. Without being dependent on any other institution, without being dependent on funds. So ISB has not sought accreditation from AICTE or UGC because the higher education system in India is highly regulated by the government. So ISB thought that if we are going to be imparting world-class education, then our programs also have to be world-class. Our curriculum also has to be world-class. So when these schools were also helping us designing that curriculum didn't fall into those regulations. So ISB thought that why not we be an independent management institution, and that is how ISB started its journey. We have sought accreditation from 3 global agencies. I'll talk more about it later. And we are not financially dependent on resources, from any private, from a single private person or a private body, or from the government. We are a fully financially independent institution as well. That means that we have our own ways to raise funds for the content that we do. The fourth and the most important part of this vision statement being to groom future leaders for India and the world. Now we could have said that groom future leaders for the world. India is a part of the world, right? But we made a conscious choice of writing India and the world here, which means that the future leaders that we groom are not only just going to stay in India. Their knowledge is not just relevant to the Indian subcontinent, but they are also going to be global leaders. That is how you become a world-class institution. That is how you become a global institution. So that was how this vision statement came into being. These are 4 mission statements that we use to drive this vision forward. I'll not take much more time here. The first one being to create and disseminate research-based knowledge in management through our programs that we conduct. To utilize this expertise that we have gained for the welfare of the larger community around us. To have distinguished faculty from abroad teach courses and provide a global perspective. When these faculty, so we have a model called resident plus visiting faculty mix. In this we have around 70 of our own faculty, and 250 plus of these professors visit from across the globe. These are, you know, teaching top courses in the top universities of the globe. They come from different continents, different countries, and then they come and teach here and provide a global perspective. How does this global perspective help the students? I'll give you an example. For example, a student is sitting in a finance class by a UK professor. Now, UK is a developed economy, right? So when a student who is, who has lived here in an emerging economy like India is asking some questions, from a professor who has, who's been researching in a developed economy like UK, he can, relevantly tell the student, and the student can also ask the teacher the relevant questions. How does an emerging economy become a developed economy? What are the steps that that economy take to reach that mark? So that is how these professors provide a global perspective. Where do we stand today? I said that we saw a pretty audacious goal for ourselves, but we have to reach somewhere. So we ranked number 1 in India by the Financial Times. We are number 31 globally among the top business schools in the world. We are ranked by the Financial Times. This is a very prestigious global MBA ranking. Now the Financial Times has a different criteria to rank business schools. In their criteria, they use, they don't come to the school and ask the current students who are living in the campus, how are they doing? Rather, they go to the market and ask those students who have passed out 3 years back from the school, that how are you doing now? If the students after passing out 3 years from the school are successful, then the school is successful, right? So that is how the Financial Times ranks the business schools in different criteria, and we have constantly ranked number 1 from the year 2008 till now. So ISB has stayed consistent in these rankings. We are also ranked number 52 globally for the research that we do. We do really high quality research in the context of emerging economies in India, and also that the research that we do in India is relevant to a lot of emerging economies like South Africa. You can name them. There are like I think 80 plus emerging economies during this time. So that research the professors do here is also we have a case writing center. We have developed more than 400 cases in that case center, and these are all India specific cases. We are the 100th institution to get the triple crown of accreditation. Like I said, that we have not sought accreditation from UGC or AICTE. We have accreditation from AACSB. This is a body in the US which accredits business schools. EQUIS is a European body, and AMBA is a UK-based body. So these three collectively make the triple crown of accreditation for the business schools, and that is how ISB became the 100th school to get this. We get 200 plus top global academics and 350 plus senior leaders every year for their sessions here. Like we have this thing called iVenture at ISB, in which AIC is a part of the venture, where entrepreneurship is focused. So all of the alums who are in the entrepreneurship space, they also come back to the school, disseminating their knowledge, their experience to the students, to the startups that we have. We work on a model called one school, two campus. We are one single legal entity operating across 2 locations. You guys might have heard, I am Ahmedabad, I am Bangalore. These are separate legal entities, separate institutions. They have separate, separate administration. They have separate, the conduct that they have. But ISB is one school operating across 2 campuses, and that is why the students who are applying to the programs at ISB don't have a choice of campus. They just apply to ISB, and then they are distributed on the basis of diversity. I'll talk more about diversity when we come to the programs, but that is how the students don't have a choice. They can always fill in their preference that we want to take this campus because of this reason. But again, they are divided across the campuses on the basis of diversity. Any questions till now? Anyone? So this is the list of the programs that we offer. The first one being the PGP suite. The postgraduate program in management called PGP is the flagship program of ISB. This is a 1-year MBA equivalent program. ISB has, this is a fully residential program, so you don't have a choice of living outside the campus. You have your facilities right here in the campus. It's a fully residential campus. We provide you everything. The course requirement for this program is minimum of 2 years of work experience, a GMAT score, and then the application process that you have. At ISB, for coming to study at any program, you need a work experience. You can't come to ISB without any work experience because we value work experience a lot. For example, till the time you guys have not worked in a business, you guys have not worked in an organization, you guys won't know the nuances, the problems that one can encounter while being in a job. So when a student who is coming, after getting some substantial experience, minimum 2 years, maximum 25 years, they come with some sense of the problematic situations that they are going to encounter in this thing. So the curriculum is also designed according to that. The 2-year MBA is packed into a 1-year program, so that these students, when coming after some work experience, can question the professor, can study that curriculum that way that they stay relevant after passing out from the program. So that is how the curriculum is designed. This is not a complete academic curriculum. This has a lot of practical this thing as well. We have an ELP. It's called the Experiential Learning Program. It's a component of the PGP, where companies, organizations, PSUs, government bodies, etc. They come for live cases, live consulting assignments with students. So while they're studying here, they're also solving problems for the real world. So that is these are the components that we have in the PGP program that we offer. There are a lot of ways by which you can come to the program. We offer 3 kinds of scholarships also. These scholarship waivers range from 20% to 100% full fee tuition waiver. These 3 kinds of scholarships are offered across merit-based scholarship. Anyone who is meritorious in his academics, has done really well, exceptional in his academics, can apply for this merit-based scholarship. It is offered to the students who are coming from diverse backgrounds as well. The second one being the need-based scholarship. Any student who is in need of financial aid to fund this program, who is in need of money, there are different criteria. For example, one being if your family income is less than 18 lakhs per annum, then you can apply for this need-based scholarship. So these are the kind of scholarships that we offer across the need-based this thing. The third one being the diversity scholarships that we offer at ISB. Any student who is coming from a diverse background, like now coming back to the diverse part, we value diversity a lot in our programs. In the same class of the PGP, these are like 820 students across both the campuses. You'll find students from all walks of life. These might be doctors, these might be lawyers. Most of these are engineers. These might be people who have taken voluntary retirement from the army. These are people coming from the product management background. These are people who are economists. These are people who are national medal holders, who are national sportsmen. These are people coming from all kinds of backgrounds. It is not just that they are coming from a specific academic background, but they come from all kinds of backgrounds. There has been a 5-star hotel chef also who has come to study at ISB. So there is no background which you need, but you need a lot of substantial work experience to come and study at ISB. And that is what is valued in your application as well. So when you apply for the program, when you write the essays and your interviews for the program, so then you can mention all the experiences that you did. So like I always say that no experience is small. Even if it is in a diverse field, even if it is in a different field, and you can take some lesson out of it. So then it will be helpful to you guys. So this is the kind of diversity. We value diversity in terms of gender also. We don't have any gender reservation criteria. But you'll be happy to know that 47% students who study at ISB are women. So this is a natural selection out of the application pool that we get. It's not a conscious choice that we have kept criteria ki we'll take 40% or 45% women. 47% women currently study in the program, and this is a really a natural selection that has come out of the application, which tells that the women are no less than men in today's world. They are also thriving. They are also working hard to reach those levels. We also offer programs for senior executives, working professionals who think that they can't leave their job and come for a full-time program. So we offer a program called PGP Pro across 4 locations in the country: Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, and Hyderabad. In these 4 partner locations, we host these students for alternative weekend classes, and they can continue to work in their organizations. This is one program that we have. We also have doctoral programs at ISB, Fellow Program in Management and Executive Fellow Program in Management. These are PhD equivalent programs. We have a program for family business owners. Anyone who is coming from a family business background, who's a second generation family business owner can come for this program. If they want to grow their family business, they can always learn on the nuances, how to grow their business. So this is a dedicated program for the family business entrepreneurs. One thing also in the diversity scholarships, we offer a diversity scholarship for people who are willing to work in the development sector after passing out from ISB. So anyone who wishes to pursue a career in the development sector, social sector, or the government sector, their fees is paid by the school. So if you wish to work in these kinds of organizations, so you don't need to worry about your fees, or you don't need to worry about how will I get an admission. You can get an admission always if you are working in the development sector, or if you are working in the NGO this thing. So these are also some kinds of scholarships. All these details are available on the website. It will be a very long presentation if I go on and on with these details. But you guys can always go to the website, contact us with the details. We'll be happy to share with you. The AMP suite is called the Advanced Management Programs. These are programs we offer in 5 domains. These 5 domains are critical to the country's growth. To any emerging economy's growth. These are data science, healthcare, infrastructure, manufacturing, and the field of public policy. So we offer 5 programs in these fields. These are run by 5 different institutes at ISB. These are research centers and institutes. They do relevant research in this field, and they also conduct relevant programs in this field. Any questions till now? Anyone?
Excuse me.
Yes.
So if we wish to apply for ISB right after graduation, we can't do that.
No, you can't do that. Yes, you need to have 2 years of minimum work experience. But yeah, good question. So there's a early entry option to ISB, which is called the YLP, like you was telling. So YLP is called the Young Leaders Program. In the Young Leaders Program, anyone who is in the final or the pre-final year of their graduation can apply to ISB with their GMAT score and their application, and they get a deferred admission to ISB. They have to complete the minimum requisite of the program of 2 years of work experience, and then they can continue to join here. But during those 2 years, when they're working in their organization and they've got a deferred admission, they're mentored by the students here. So they can, they're given block weeks to come to the ISB campus, experience the life here, and then they can go back, working wherever they are. So that is also an early option for guys like you who wish to come to ISB and apply to the program. So that is YLP for the PGP. It's offered. All the details of YLP are again available on the website. We have executive education programs. Anyone else? Any other questions?
And if we want like in a specific field like healthcare, so do
Yes.
we work experience in that field or we offer anything?
Yeah, good question. So like I was telling you, diversity is taken a lot here. So if you wish to take healthcare as a domain and healthcare as a majors in your PGP, so after your 4th term, you guys are given options of electives. Like right after 6 months of the program, this is a 1-year program. So when you complete 6 months of the program, you guys are given electives in different fields. These study groups and these people, like the students who are studying here, these study groups take up electives in different domains. So for example, if you are a doctor and you have several other doctors in your study group, so then you will also you will like to take the healthcare courses. So then there's a bidding process. You have some points where you can bid in for the likable courses that you have. You bid for those courses, and then you get these courses as electives. Even if a professor at ISB doesn't teach that course, we'll get a professor from a top university from anywhere in the world to teach that course to you. So we offer more than I think 300 electives in these fields. Not only healthcare, finance, marketing, economics, policy. So there are a lot of courses that we offer. But yeah, you can always choose these courses after 6 months. So 6 months is core MBA, and then the next 6 months are electives. Anyone else? No questions? We have a Center for Executive Education. This Center for Executive Education curates courses in in different fields. For example, a company they're launching a new product. but the employees of that company don't have the relevant expertise to launch that product into market. They also want to know how to market that product better. So they come to the school and they tell us to design a custom course for their employees, and then we impart this education for different corporations as well. We have designed 1200 plus programs in this field. We have trained 50,000 plus executives in this field. We are ranked number 1 in India and number 29 in the world for this custom education courses. We also have an ISB online platform where we offer courses across 4 learning tracks: management essentials, business strategy, leadership and marketing. Any questions regarding any program here? Anyone? So this is the global recognition for the PGP. The PGP at ISB is the biggest batch of MBA students in the world. We started with the batch of 128 students in the class of 2002, that is in the year 2001. We ramped up till 819 students currently in the class of 25. The blip in the radar that you see is from the time of COVID, when a lot of students took a deferral in their admissions. We have 18,800 plus alums working across 60 plus countries. That is a testament to the vision that we have of being a global school, that these students who pass out from ISB are not just working here. They are working across the globe, and they are doing really well in the field that they work in. We have 1,000 plus alumni entrepreneurs. So we have 800 plus CXO level alumni. You guys all understand CXO level? Anyone who doesn't? So CXO level alumni, you guys have heard about the designations like CEO, CFO, CHRO. So all these designations, the top management level designations in any organization. So 800 plus such alumni work across these designations. You can name an organization: Amazon, Apple, Zomato, Swiggy. Swiggy's CEO, Mr. Rohit Kapoor, is an alum of ISB. You can the chief technology officer of Zomato is an alum of ISB. So guys, you can name a corporation and you'll find an ISB alum there working in these top positions as well. So 12 unicorns have been founded or co-founded by ISB alumni. You guys all understand unicorns? Anyone who doesn't? Okay. So now I'll pick someone who can tell me what a unicorn is. Or you can raise your hand, anyone who wishes to tell what a unicorn is. Jigashu?
The startup that reached 1 million valuation.
Very good. So any startup which reaches a startup valuation of $1 billion is called a unicorn. 12 such unicorns have been founded or co-founded by ISB alumni. You guys have all heard about Ankur Warikoo? Ankur Warikoo is an ISB alum. You guys have all heard about Boat. So Boat's co-founder Aman Gupta is an ISB alum. So the first unicorn of the country India by the name of InMobi was founded by an ISB alum. His name is Piyush Shah. He has built 2 unicorns till date. The 2 unicorns are InMobi and Glance. You guys can go and look out more details there. So that is the kind of curriculum, that is the kind of knowledge that we impart to the students, so that they continue to excel in their lives, in the field of entrepreneurship, finance, marketing, etc., etc. A lot of these students have gone on to do their PhDs and work as professors in the top universities in the globe. So that is we also have diverse student backgrounds, like I said. So the students are also divided on the basis of diversity. That means that equal number of doctors, equal number of engineers, equal number of male and female students are divided across the campuses. So you'll if there are 4 doctors who are applying to the ISB program, then 2 each will be divided across the campuses. So that is how we value diversity a lot, because your cohort only you learn from your peers. Your cohort only teaches how do you excel, how do you succeed in life. So you learn a lot from your surroundings as well. So that is why we value diversity in the programs. So there might be someone who is having just 2-3 years of work experience, and there might be someone who is having 10 or 12 years of work experience. In the same class, the work experience is also divided across the diversity. So the average experience of the class is same for both the campuses. The current average experience is 5.1 years for the BGP class of 25. Like I said, this is the alumni strength. 29% of them are women in the alumni. 47% are currently studying here. They are continuing to work in 17% of the world. 83% of them continue to stay here in India. They are working across 60 countries. They are working across sectors of technology, consulting, finance, e-commerce, and healthcare. So these are top sectors where ISB alumni work. They're working, they're getting placements in the EV sector, etc., etc. So they're relevant across all things. Because management is sector agnostic, right? You need management in your daily lives as well. You guys are managing your time, you guys are managing your relationships, etc. So we all need management, some extent of management in our daily lives as well. So management is sector agnostic. So these leaders who we groom continue to work in any field that they want. These are the ISB's fountainheads of research. Like I said, that we do a lot of research in different fields. These are the 5 institutes that run these programs that I was telling, the AMPs. And these are some centers of excellence who do relevant research in the areas of finance, in the areas of business innovation, IT and the network economy, and the family enterprises. So these are some centers that we have. We have also taken research initiatives in different fields. Like I said, that I mentioned at ISB's initiative in the entrepreneurship field. Anything related to entrepreneurship is taken care by the iVenture. You guys are sitting in the Atal Incubation Center. AIC is also part of this iVenture. They foster entrepreneurship among young minds through different programs that they run. I'll not take much of Aryan's content in my presentation. He'll tell you about the kind of programs that they run, but they're doing really great work in the field of entrepreneurship. We also have a digital identity research initiative. We are doing research in the digital identity space. How this digital identity, your social security, or etc. is being created. So this is an initiative that ISB has taken. We have a human capital and leadership initiative. We do a lot of research in the leadership field as well. We have a behavioral lab at ISB. Which studies the behavior, the consumer behavior, the leadership behavior of peers and the people around them. So these are the kind of initiatives that we have taken in the research field. Again, I've talked about it. These are the programs that are being run by these institutes. All these programs are relevant to the context of an emerging economy like India. These programs are these are modular programs. That means these students come for 40 days of classes on campus and they continue to work in their fields. For the healthcare program, we get doctors from the top hospitals of the country. For the public policy program, this program is sponsored by the Government of India. A lot of IS officers, a lot of IPS officers, a lot of civil servants come for this program to study at ISB. We also offer scholarships to the the civil servants of the country. We offer 50% fee waiver to army men of the country. So anyone who is coming from the army background, can apply for a 50% scholarship at ISB. It's offered, without any condition. These don't follow in the field of, the need-based scholarship, etc., but it is separate from that. So a lot of IS, IPS officers have taken this course at ISB. The current DC of Mohali, Ms. Ashika Jain, IAS, she is also a student of ISB. The current Principal Secretary to the Chief Minister of Punjab, Mr. Himanshu Jain, is also a student of ISB. The previous Finance Secretary of Punjab is also a student of ISB. So these people who are working, who are having a glorious career, glorious service in the civil services of 20 plus years, also come back to study in this course, the public policy course that we have. So these are the kind of courses, these are the kind of curriculums that we have. Like I said, we are a leader in executive education. We have trained people across 1200 plus programs in the initiatives that we take. These are custom programs as well. These are open enrollment programs as well. Anyone who wishes to take a modular program during their professional journey can take these programs. Any questions? Any kind of question? Any vague, any any silly question as well? I'll be very happy to answer it. सबको सब कुछ क्लियर हो गया? पीछे वालों को लग रहा है। Guys, clear? Any questions? Right. Thank you so much. My name is Gaurav. I work for the External Relations Office at ISB. If you guys feel there is something that you can contribute to the school, if there is an initiative that you guys think that a school like ISB can take up, you guys can please go to our website, write into our team, and we'll be happy to take all the initiatives that anyone is proposing. We also do host a lot of public events on campus, so you guys for the public events that we host. Thank you so much.